Okay, so here's video two in the biblical counseling series and what biblical counseling is, at least trauma informed biblical counseling. Um, so we had the first video on human anthropology and what was important, that we're image bearers of Christ and every person deserves respect and dignity. I think that's very important to have that clear before we move any further, but also that the human being is a complex creature. God has fearfully and wonderfully made us, and so that makes us complex. We are not people who can say, here's two Bible verses, call me in the morning. It does not work that way. um, People need to be seen and known and understood, and that is kind of how life goes, how you can help someone. So the way that we behave is based on how we believe, and the belief system we have is often in the thought center, the heart center, and that's what we operate out of. So the things we believe, the things that we trust in, our viewpoints, our worldview is kind of how we behave. And so, in order to understand that fully and completely in a wise way in dealing with people, I wanted to show just a model that I use to help to understand the person as a whole. Okay, so here we see this system of circles, and David Powlison, who is a counselor that I highly respect, who is no longer with us. I've learned a lot from him through CCEF and Westminster Theological Seminary, and I really love his model and most of the things that he says. Honestly, if you see anything by him, David Powlison, just read it. It will just be helpful. He was wise and loving and fair in how he critiqued people, even people he didn't agree with. And he is just a model for us to examine Christ likeness and how to do that well. So, in the center, we're aiming for the heart. We're always looking at the heart because that's the thought center, and that's our behaviors is going to come from that. So we're always trying to get there with a person, but there are things that impact that, and we have to be going through all of these things to understand a person rightly, and that takes time. This is how we are embodied. So we are embodied souls. Our body impacts our soul. Things impact how we behave, believe, and feel. And we must consider that and must think about that in order to wisely help a person. We are socially embedded people. So anything that has happened to us, from inside the womb, from the moment of conception all the way to our deathbed, is going to impact us. Relationships, tragedies, traumas, awesome, amazing things, all of that will impact us in some way, and it forms part